Good afternoon, everyone. We'll just wait for a few more seconds to come in for today's informative interactive webinar in winning in business, why customers choose you. My name is Jesus Padilla, the Assistant Director here at the Florida SBDC at FIU under the FIU College of Business. This is a good opportunity for you to introduce yourself, what type of business you have, what are some business strategies in regards of obtaining and winning some of your customers. So that could be some best practices that we could definitely share amongst all of our colleagues that are present today in today's webinar. In addition, some general housekeeping items. This is a recorded webinar. So in case if you have to step out, answer a phone call, don't worry. All participants will be receiving today's presentation along with the recording as well. But definitely encourage you to follow us on our social media channels, especially on YouTube channel, as where we have a plethora of recorded webinars to assist you with your business needs. And if you're interested to meet with our business consultants, definitely on the chat, my colleague Evan and I are putting the information in regards how to schedule a meeting with our business consultants. Okay. Also, we're having a small business resource fair on October 25th from 10 to 1 p.m. in the city of Coral Gables. So definitely encourage you to participate, share it amongst some of your colleagues that could definitely benefit this exciting resource fair to assist you and also assist them with any tools with other key partners that we have in the community to assist with your business needs. And last but not least, we have a plethora of upcoming webinars and in person and also online now until December. So definitely encourage you to register, share the information. Definitely we're here to assist you once again at no cost. So once again, my name is Jesus Padilla. I am part of the Florida Small Business Development Center at FIU under the FIU College of Business. Who we are, what we do, we are a team of specialized business consultants who have received funds from the SBA to provide no-cost business assistance to you. So if you're looking for marketing, international trade, how to start your business, access to capital, we have a team of specialized consultants to assist you. In this photo, we received the 2023 National SBDC of the Year. Some of the outcomes since 2014, since our center has been assisting businesses in Miami-Dade and Monroe County, over 8,000 small businesses have obtained assistance from our center. That has resulted over 120,000 hours of consulting. The BizCap project, which is called the Business Growth and Acceleration Program, it is an initiative that we have launched since 2016 that focusing on the hyper-local consulting, training, and outreach to small businesses in targeted communities and commercial corridors. It provides an additional toolkit for the small businesses that are looking to grow their business and also to start their business as well. Some of the outcomes from the partnerships with the multiple communities here in Miami-Dade County, over 325 businesses we met with, canvassing, gone door to door to see what type of assistance are they seeking, some challenges, and along with introductions to various resources to assist them as well in the community. And in addition, over 300 small businesses attended or received consulting in part of the BizCap project. So here's some additional previous photos from our past projects with the City of Miami and the Downtown Development Authority through the Flagler Commercial Corridor, along with the City of North Miami Beach and the CRA. This year, the BizCap project in Florida Congressional District 27 is funded by a grant from the U.S. Small Business Administration. And Florida's 27th Congressional District covers the City of Miami, Key Biscayne, Coral Gables, runs through Kendall down to Cutler Bay. And the overall objectives that we would like to accomplish is to focus on the training, the outreach, the door-to-door canvassing, the data mapping of small businesses, along with the one-on-one business consulting. And our goal for this year it is to work with over 1,000 small businesses in the district by providing consulting or training. Thank you for coming, Valerie and Gasline. So I want to thank you for attending today's presentation in Winning in Business, Why Customers Choose You. Once again, my name is Jesus Padilla. I am the Assistant Director here at the Florida SBDC at FIU. So the purpose of today's conversations could be engaging different aha moments, but this is going to become the framework of your business, as this will branch off to various topics as creating the brand experience, how to find and obtain your clients, marketing 101, market research. So there's different avenues, but this is going to be the first path, and as it's going to create your path to win in your business, but at the same time, why your customers are choosing you to elevate that brand experience, the customer experience, and same time to continue to grow your business as well. So we'll be talking with multiple different purposes and different objectives, but today's objective, it is how to be competitive business and why it's important to increase the value of your business so that customers are constantly choosing you over your competitor. And we'll talk about what is your brand, the definition of your brand, who do you want to be, why should you know your competition based on the market research, so you're able to see what they're doing, what they're not doing, and that is going to be creating the strategies of gaining that competitive advantage, along with defining your customer preferences and your personal preferences as well. And this is how you will remain unique. So by defining your brand, this is where you're able to create a first-class service, the white glove service, to sustain a lasting impression among your competitors. This is a good strategy that will help ensure the customers remember your business as a go-to source for your needs. So in the chat, you could put your hands up in regards, have you ever had an experience with a brand or at a business? Because everyone's a consumer. Have you ever had a good experience with that brand that it was a lasting impression that you felt comfortable to do business with them moving forward? Perfect. Yep, absolutely. Okay, awesome. Yeah. And like and it's always like the jingle, it could be the emotional connection of that brand. It could be your first car lot. You remember that brand, like if you have a Toyota, like, and it's been a great experience, or it could be a nice restaurant or a hotel stay. So definitely by having those lasting impressions, you already have them hooked. They have you hooked as a loyal customer. But at the same time, about your customers, do you create that brand experience with them that they're always coming to you? So it's the 80-20 rule, that 80% of your sales comes for 20% of your clients. So to build a good brand, this is where you're reviewing what makes you unique. Will you be consistent with the messaging? What is your niche in the marketplace? Who are you? How strong will your presence be on social media? And what kind of reputation do you want? So do you want a good reputation that everyone could trust you, or a bad reputation that you're not communicative, you're not effective providing a good service, the pricing is too high? So definitely by having a good self-assessment of your brand and what your brand would like to be, this will definitely start creating that relationship and that rapport with your existing clients and also the potential clients as well. So this is where we're able to define what makes you unique of your business in the minds of those consumers and what differentiates it from others providing the same products or service in your target market. Give your customers something to remember and show your customers the reasons why to come back to you. A perfect example, I myself, I am an entrepreneur, just like you. I have that spirit. I have a good e-commerce business, and I always provide the white glove service when folks buy products from me. sometimes they ask me, Jesus, why am I charging an X amount of dollars more in shipping versus doing free shipping or at reduced cost? It's because I make sure that that package is being shipped out to you with a white glove service, making sure nothing breaks. Because at the same time, I want to create each transaction as a relationship. We're coming as family. At the end of the year, I email and I mail gift cards as thank you gift cards to everyone that purchased from me. So that is what makes me unique, and I build that relationship with them as a lasting impression. So this is where it develops the value proposition. If you don't have a value proposition, you don't know how to create a value proposition, don't worry. By all means, shoot me an email, and I'm more than happy to connect you with our business consultants to assist you with the value proposition. So if you want to send me an email with the subject line value proposition, and I'll be more than happy to connect you with a consultant to assist you enhance, mold the value proposition. It is the clear and compelling statement on what makes your value or your company unique in the marketplace. How do you stand out? Will you be consistent? This is what's the messaging across all your advertising and marketing. It could be on billboards, emails, it could be social media postings, it could be colors. So by having the same visual brand for your logo, the color scheme and style for every interaction with the public, so that makes you look familiar to your consumers. So if you have inconsistent messaging or branding, then this will start having mixed signals, mixed feelings with your existing clients. So having a good color format, good scheme, the style and interaction with every customers, this will definitely create the brand loyalty and also the brand experience as well. So what is your niche? It is your own market knowledge that could be helpful to conduct the market research with those potential customers to uncover those unfulfilled needs and untapped opportunities. This is where you're able to start analyzing and studying where are you in the marketplace, the areas in which your competitors are well established, the areas your competitors are ignoring, and this will definitely help you to start creating the competitive analysis. What are they doing that you're not doing, and what you're doing, what they're not doing, or what you're not doing, what they're doing. So it's a vice versa. So this is a good self-assessment that will result towards those potential opportunities for your business if your competitors are ignoring this potential area. But one strong point in this slide, it is you cannot make everyone love you. I know you want to cater to all different clients, but you can make some people love you. So make sure you target the right customers and provide them with the right solutions. So what makes your business unique? What image your business that you want to present to the customers? Connect with people with every possible way, understand their needs rather than just giving them the boring basics by providing them information or resources. Become that subject matter expert of your product or service so you're able to build that trust by being authentic. So there's different industries, different sectors. So this is a good opportunity for you to be yourself, have fun, but at the same time, you're building that image based on how you want to present it to your customers. So how strong will you be your social media? Is it going to be once a week, once a month, periodically? Is it going to be every day? Is it going to be consistent messaging? Do you know how to provide some content calendar? Before I proceed, I just want to touch base. What are some social media channels are you using, not using? What social media platforms would you like some assistance with? So that we could have some a little bit room for discussion right here. Okay, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, perfect. Okay. Instagram, TikTok. Okay. Yeah, like a perfect example. It's like we're around lunchtime right now, and sometimes I feel like perfect. Yeah, so like a perfect example, it is we're at lunchtime, and let's just pretend I have a steakhouse. So how will my messaging in the steakhouse be relevant? in Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So in LinkedIn, I want to promote the C-level executives, have the executive lunch menu, so you could have your meetings and have your lunch in 30 minutes or less. While YouTube, it could be the education side of different cuts of meat, how to cook it, how to pair it with different wines. And then last but not least, the Instagram, the overall experience of the restaurant, the photos of the menu, of the products from the menu, the different meats. So it definitely has a good messaging in the presence of creating those conversations with your customers. And if you don't know what to provide in the content of your social medias, by all means, shoot me an email and I'll be more than happy to provide you a social media content calendar, as it gives you an idea every day of the year. So this definitely has been one of our good best practices that we have been doing. So as a good example, it's I wouldn't sell you something if I myself wouldn't buy it. So that is something that I definitely have been using in our center. So definitely it's a good avenue for you to definitely use as well. And if, once again, our consultants can help you develop that content, those different ideas by batching everything in one sitting, so that you already have a good mindset for the next few months to promote your products and service through those channels and platforms that you like to use. This is a good opportunity to connect with your customers more closely than ever. People want access information of your business. So if you don't have a good website or a telephone number, email address in your social media platforms, you're losing some potential customers. Or same time, you might be delaying the responses if someone decides to message you on through those channels. And you could use the social media to be creative, have something to add in the conversation besides the advertisement plugs. So by having fun, but at the same time engaging and having a good conversation when it's all said and done. And what kind of repetition do you want? Warren Buffett had a great quote in building the reputation. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. So if you think about it, you'll do things differently. So this is always have this mindset. You're building everything, and then if you ruin your reputation in 5 minutes, it's very hard to reestablish, rebuild that trust with your clients. So a bad reputation can be a big problem for small businesses, but as everyone's looking for the reviews, the feedback, information, how is your reputation online, but at the same time, how you're able to respond to those reputations if someone gives you a bad survey. But this is where you're able to triage it, have a crisis communication, and people will want to talk about you, but it can help you to shape they are, what they say. Therefore, make your customers feel valued, never mislead them with false claims or advertisements. So value your customers, they become your ambassadors. And that definitely creates and solidify a good partnership as for marketing purposes, testimonials, and creating that ecosystem that's mutually beneficial for both parties. Perfect. Okay. So I know we talked about earlier the memorable brands. So this is once again, we're going to the holiday season. So have you ever thought about what top brands are so popular and successful? Analyzing these factors to make these brands popular will help you to create a successful brand. So like for example, like now during holidays, engagement season. So right there's a good way as K's Jewelers. Every kiss begins with K. So right there is a great opportunity for anyone that's looking to pop the question, K Jewelers. Or the Lexus with the red bow during the holidays. So those are memorable brands that's always pops up during the holiday season. So, or even me growing up, the Hess trucks during Christmas time. So this is definitely how you're able to be successful and create that emotional experience and that it captivated me and a good experience. So have you started analyzing what memorable experience you'll be providing to your clients for this year or for next year? or what areas of experience are you providing that creates the value, the connection with your clients? Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, for back to school. Absolutely. Okay, I like that one. Okay. So by knowing your competition, this is where you start building the strategy, the product, and the experience that sets apart from others. So by doing so, this is how you're able to create a market research. It's conducted in person by with customer and consumers by you and your team. You could utilize free public databases like the U.S. Census Bureau, the Federal Reserve, the Department of Labor. If you don't have access to any of these platforms, don't worry. Our team will be able to assist you with the competition analysis, the market research for your business needs, based on what you like to conduct of your particular segment of community that you like to cater to. By knowing your competition, you gain direct experience with a market by working with the existing business or networking with peers in the industry, get to know what's the good, the bad, and the ugly. But at the same time, by having those industry market research, it could definitely help you to know the landscape, if it's diminishing, if it's growing, if it's evolving based on different factors as well. By know your competition, customer surveys and focus groups are one of the oldest forms of gathering those information, but the internet has made them far easier to obtain those data points and improves your business with customer surveys. So it could be your own sales data, the inventory data has different information, also what are their buying habits. Cool. So as a small business, you should figure out whom you want to attract as your customers. And this is where we start creating the target market research. It is gathering, recording, and analyzing of data about the issues surrounding about the marketing of the goods and services. Whatever method you use, you should focus on gathering enough information to determine your potential customers, their needs, and what products they will consider buying from a business like yours. You should definitely focus on the demographic data, population changes, the income levels, age ranges, the competitive analysis. So a perfect example would be, I want to open up a child daycare center in one part of the city. That's fantastic. That is a big necessity. And then you realize that there's no competition in the area. So I'm going to be the only one. I have no market. I have no competition. I'm sorry. Once you realize it, you realize that the market is a 55 and over community. There's no family of young children. As opposed to if you do it at another part of the city, yes, there's some direct competitors, but there's also a small gap that you could definitely cater to the 1 mile radius or 2 mile radius of those clients, potential clients as well, that have young children. What is the price points? Become the Goldilocks, not too cheap, not too expensive, just right, because it becomes the branding, the perception, how is the quality. So definitely have a good analysis of your customer preferences and how you're able to cater to those needs that have not been untapped before. And this is where your self-assessment comes into play. Who are your existing customers and potential customers? How will you describe or profile your customers? And this is where we have a great consultant that creates your buyer persona. She loves to say sophisticated Sophia. What does sophisticated Sophia like versus athlete Joe? Where are they located? Are you offering the kinds of products and services your customers want? And once again, small business owners have limited resources to spend on marketing. So concentrating your efforts on one or few key markets segments, such as the targeted marketing, gets the most return on investment. So you want to focus on particular segments of a market. It could be geographical or customer segmentations. The geographical segmentation, it could be a small convenience store that may send advertisements only within people living a 1 mile radius of the store. While the other segmentation, it is pretty much identifying the group who are most likely to buy your products or service of those targeted groups. So for example, selling surfboards. You want to target people who are engaged in at least or interested in the sport. Yeah, you could reach out to some baby boomers in a retired magazine that will bring some energetic prospects, but you won't sell a lot of surfboards. So by having a good understanding of your target markets and the messaging will definitely present a lot of information and potential leads as well. With the personal preferences, you need to put yourself in the customer's shoes and ask yourself why you want to do business with this establishment and what is it about this establishment that attracts you. What is it about a business that attracts you? Are the prices reasonable? Do they do everything or they do one thing well? Are they reachable, knowledgeable, understanding? Are they eager to solve your problems? Are they easy to reach? And how do you feel? Do you feel as if you know them? Or better yet, do you like them? And will you go back there? So by creating that personal experience, definitely enhances and starts building that relationship approach instead of the transactional approach that we discussed earlier. Some competitive advantage strategies is spend time reading their website, visiting their social media channels. What are they doing, not doing? Google the company name, click on the news tab, read their case studies. And this is where we're able to start creating the competitive analysis. It is the product overview. What are the key features that is being provided? What is their marketing strategy, the sales strategy, support strategy? What kind of after-sales support do you offer? This is a good example that anyone could definitely do. It is continue having a conversation. How was the service? How was the product? Did you also learn about this if you have not done so yet? And they may not even seen all the features. By you present them the additional features that they might not even know about, could definitely build that after sales support that definitely one needs. And how can you differentiate amongst yourself with your competitors? By providing a competitive analysis strategy, this is where you're able to put like the feature name, one of these areas right here of the strategies. What strategy would you like to accomplish? By putting it in the competitive analysis. Does the company ABC meet the criteria? And you just create the chart from left to right and see how it does or it does not meet those criteria in regards of those strategies. Make sure you're different. You cannot be everything to everyone, but you can decide on your specific dimensions and establish your unique selling proposition. Be price sensitive. Everyone is very sensitive on the pricing. So if you price it too high, you're alienating a good amount of your market. If you price it too low, how's the perception of the quality of the product? So once again, the Goldilocks approach, just right. Hamper with customers with coupons, sales, discounts, financing packages, loyalty programs, but make it convenient for the customers to access your business. Right. Be friendly to your customers and provide a good customer service and be accessible. But be sure to deliver the products are innovative, durable, reliable, and consistent. And this is where we talk about the reputation. Your product should be reputable, recognized, and be a trendsetter. So having a great experience, it builds that reputation as the subject matter experts, you're knowledgeable, and you have a pleasant experience doing business with them. By implementing the competitive advantage strategies, remember what your primary goal is. If you don't know what's your goal or who your target markets, don't worry, we'll be able to assist you to identify your primary and secondary target markets. Focus on your products or service. Brag to the public about the uniqueness and the quality of the products and services you're offering. You could definitely, if you're in the food industry, you could do taste testings of new products that's coming out or launching this month, or different national holidays, like if it's National Cheeseburger Day or National Pizza Day, and provide like, okay, which is going to be a good menu item that we could definitely put on the pizza. So you could definitely have a good experience based on the uniqueness of the quality and the products and services that you're offering. Communicate effectively and justify the price that you're charging the customers. Be realistic and have those attainable plans. Have a backup plan ready so that you can always be equipped to face any kind of competition. As a good point, as a small business owner, think of it as a canoe navigating a canal. It's easy to make a 3-point turn versus a cruise ship. So by knowing where your market is going, you're able to have a good stronghold of the competition, as you're always adapting and pivoting what the market is dictating. But once the competitions come in, how you're able to start being innovative and how you're able to upsell and create another value proposition to your existing customers and also to retain them. So like that, you don't lose a piece of the market share. By remaining unique, this is where Joel Thompson, founder of 7-Eleven, always said, is give the customers what they want, when and where they want it. By understanding their customers, you're able to understand the pain points and how you're able to provide the assistance that they are seeking to, one, to satisfy the needs and wants that they're seeking as the reason why they went to you. You can remain unique by continuing evaluating the following trends and updating your strategy based on those current market trends. It could be the lifestyle trends. It could be people, instead of doing everything by paper, now everything is digitized, or different new hobbies. Like I'm in the health and fitness, everyone is now playing pickleball versus playing kickball, or any technological trends. It could be more and new software updates, new like Wi-Fi versus Morse code, for example, if you want to get to potential clients. What are the economic trends? What is, are people are spending more? Are they traveling more? That's also that parlays with the lifestyle trends, while the government trends, like if there's any new regulations, taxes, election season, that's one avenue of how you're able to change and update your strategy to be in part with those current market trends. Okay. So today's recap is, the goal is to have a better idea of who you are, what are your goals, how to achieve your goals, and how to stay ahead of the competition. So a perfect example, it is, well, everyone is playing checkers, you're playing chess. So that is where I want you to do. I want you to play chess while the competition is playing checkers. So you always have a foot forward and be one step forward of your competition. So what is the next steps? Besides registering for a consultation, liking, subscribing on our YouTube channel, registering for our upcoming workshops, this is where our team will be able to assist you with the 4 key walls of today's presentation. It is assisting you with the branding. How do you brand yourself? The customer research. If you haven't done so, we could help you. If you've already done so, let's see it. So let's analyze it. Let's fine tune it to make it more specific to the clients that you want to cater to. What are your strategies? But most importantly, the implementation of your competitive advantage. This is a good opportunity for you, because this is where you're able to start getting ready for your 2025 goals. Instead of waiting until January 1st, what are my goals for 25? So you're buying pretty much the price of, you're buying 14 months for the price of 12 months. So definitely encourage you to take advantage of these opportunities so you're able to get a good position for 2025. Okay. And then if you have any questions, strongly encourage you to put it in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. But at the same time, we have a plethora of upcoming events. A good avenue for you is, we have, for the next 40 days, more or less, we have close to 39 workshops. So definitely it's a lot of information, but it's empowering you to have the tools for you to be successful. That is my value proposition, me being the assistant director here at the center. So definitely, I want to help you out any way I can. Connecting with our research partners, organizations, information, because my goal is to help you out any way I can. All right, so I see some questions right here. Perfect. Yes, I'll be emailing everyone the content calendar and the value proposition assistance as well. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I want to thank you all for attending today's presentation. But definitely one of the big ask is like and subscribe our YouTube channel, because this will definitely help you with the next steps implementing. So pretty much I'm giving you the homework before the teacher gives it to you while you're working with our business consultants in that regard. But definitely on the 25th, we're having the Small Business Resource Fair. So I definitely would love to invite you all to attend, because this will definitely create the connections with our partners. So we could definitely continue working with you and laying the framework for how can we help you with your business. So, but at the same time, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Evan for being the support cast. But anything we can to assist you, we're an email or phone call, an event away. Thank you all and have a good afternoon. Take care.